So today we're going to do a trailer tour of both my trailers. Also an update of what's going on with the trailer, a little bit more put together of what I've done in the remodel. And then, yeah, I'm going to update you guys on what I keep in my trailer and kind of what I keep stocked. So this is my trailer. I got a 96 4-star. It has a 3-horse compartment in the back, as well as 2 tack rooms, and then the inside. So when you walk in, this is what it looks like. I have yet to get my cabinet door painted for the closet. And I got new sheets for the bedding, so I haven't put those on yet. I got the cushions reupholstered. Everything's painted. Still need one more cabinet up there. These I just got reupholstered, so these are going to be for the curtains. And then this is what it looks like. Still need to do some cabinet doors, but got a lot done. This was an air vent for the stove, which I actually took out, and then we're going to put one of the curtains up here. This, I don't know if I'm going to keep it with the curtains, but it was just extra for plants. These are the countertops. I'm debating painting this. I think I'm going to paint it black, but I still need to do the cabinets here, which I haven't painted yet. And then we're going to do a new fridge. I'm going to do carpet here. You can see it was green, so we're going to do like a gray. And then here we did the shiplap. Going up, we have the wallpaper, which actually is holding up pretty well. The paint definitely needs some more coats. I did 3 and I thought that was enough, but we're going to have to go ahead and redo that, along with redoing the ceiling. Handle we were going to put on, I think I ordered the wrong one though, so we'll have to check on that. But here's the bathroom. Wallpaper in here isn't doing all that well with the summer heat, so I actually got this siding. I need to learn how to put it back on. It's a little bit more complicated than I thought. But here you can see the wallpaper, the adhesive really isn't sticking, so I need to redo that. And then the cabinet, this one turned out, I think, the best out of all of them. And then the toilet area, you can see there's green carpet, so we're going to redo the green carpet. This is the secondary tack room, which is just for storage right now. I have my chaps in here, all of the extras. So everything else I got reupholstered. I have some siding, the sinks, some tools in here, all the things. And then this area, I have paint here. I was painting the cabinet and mirror. So the mirror I'm changing, so that's why I haven't put it up yet. I need to buy one. And then it's all painted. It really just needs some finish work. The shower, I did the Rust-Oleum paint, and it looks a lot better in person, but every time I have the camera out, it does not look very good, so we definitely need to redo that. As well as the shower head. It's just kind of propped up there, so I need to do some fixing. And then definitely the ceiling needs to be redone. You can see there's some damage from the steam of the water. Other than that, though, everything works really well. I've done what I could with not knowing what I'm doing, so just need some help with the finish work. New lights, the AC's new. I just took my trailer to the beach with my horses, so it needs to be cleaned out. But everything got new mats. The insulation definitely needs to be redone. That was added just to keep it cold in here. Because also we have the fans, so I need to make sure the fans work properly. I have not turned those on yet. But the dividers are all great. I got new cross ties for the front. My horse broke that hay net, so I need to get a new hay net for that. I have the tack room. Currently, I have a shoe rack, which holds like my WD-40. I have extra cords and hoses. All of my medical supplies I have down here at the bottom. I also always keep hay nets in here, so I use the Professional Choice hay nets. So this trailer is pretty new to me. I got it in September of last year, so it's actually almost been a full year, probably next week. So we've done a lot of work to it, lots of updates. We also did a solar system. This trailer also had a crank, so we went ahead and put a motor in. The motor works great raising up. So yeah, this is my living quarters. It's a work in progress, and it's such a fun project to have and very useful. Everything works great. I've only had this one for a year, like I said. I also keep this trailer at the boarding facility, just so that way, like in case of emergency, I know somebody can hook it up and take the horses and evacuate. At home, I keep the bumper pull because I really use it on a daily basis. hauling to barrel races, hauling to events, hauling other horses. And then for emergency, I only have 2 of my horses at home, so I can load them up and go to where I have more horses here. I have the 3-horse trailer here. So this trailer is my bumper pull. I bought it in 2019. It is a 2002 Logan 2-horse slant load. This trailer's really been great. I went ahead and got a new cord for it, as well as the emergency brake. I left the turn crank just because it's not that heavy and it's pretty easy to put up and down. I don't need a power one. I got this trailer almost 2 years after owning Dash, and I was showing a lot more, and so it was actually more cost effective just to get my own trailer, and plus I use it so much. So I've had this trailer for 8 years, I think, and I have boarded at lots of different places, and I really just like to keep my tack in one spot, so I really use this as my tack room. And here I have my tools as well as little saddlebags. I also keep my grooming supplies as well as braiding material as well. I am obsessed with my trailer. This gray box, I actually keep my boots in. So all of my horses' shipping boots and bill boots and open front boots are all kept in there. I have my little rug, the plexiglass I keep in here for when it's not raining. I have my saddle pads, boots. I keep everything organized, so I have some liniment. I keep spurs and gloves and extra syringes, all my bridles, all my saddles. I have a water tank in the back, and I actually keep my oiling supplies behind the water tank. So this trailer I actually use like every other day. I haul lots of horses. I haul my own horses. I ride at friends' houses. I go to competitions. So this one is fully stocked with everything. My living quarters I only use about once a month because I use it for travel. Well, if I'm hauling multiple horses, more than 2, I use that one. So that one I really don't keep stocked too much, just because I know if I'm going to use that one, I plan for it, and I always stock it up before I leave. So in here I have my trail saddle, I have my barrel saddle, and then I have 2 other saddles I don't have room for in my tack room. I also keep it stocked with bridles. So this, I have a breast collar, I have Dash's bridle in here, I have a bridle for Tiz, and then just extra bridles I don't have room for in my tack room. Up here's where it gets a little crazy. I have more boots and just jackets and blankets if I need. I have buckets and treats, more tools and medical supplies in the back. Horse area, it's actually very, very large. So this is the back half, and then divider I have all the way out to the middle. So it fits, I have 2 large thoroughbreds, so the thoroughbreds fit in here well. And I have a camera up top just so I can keep an eye on my horses. I do switch this in and out of the trailers. It's just magnetic, so I can take it off and put it on as needed. One thing I wanted to point out really quick was this emergency bag. I got it from Roaming Bay Trading Co. She pre-makes saddlebags, emergency bags, all of the things you need if you go on a trail ride. I always keep this in my trailer. It's in my tack room right now because it's more air controlled, but this is so handy. In here we have a thermometer, extra leather ties, as well as elastics. There are wraps and ointments. I have my electrolytes in here and gauze, and as liniment. This thing is really packed full, and you can truly customize it. All of the things, she really does a good job. I used to make these when I was younger, but not as cute as this, so I really wanted to make sure I keep this in my trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some inspiration on either a trailer remodel or trailer organization, maybe some updates on what you wanted to keep in your trailer. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching.